Hey, 1 minute, people. Listen, did you guys get the notification? Because when I went live like 4 or 5 times, and the notifications didn't go out. Now, let me know if y'all got the notifications. If not, try to share the video to let people know I'm live, because I didn't see the notifications go out. I think YouTube's screwing up again. Poetic Kells, you got a notification? Chaos, did you get the notification? So I didn't get any notification when I went live. I'm trying to see now if people know that I'm even live right now. Somebody type in the chat, let me know if you got the notifications, because they didn't go out. When I went live like four or 5 times and no notifications went out. Do you guys hear me? Oh, you guys awake over there in the chat? I didn't get, okay, you didn't get one. I was roaming around on YouTube. Yeah, see, again, see, are you subscribed to my channel, Poetic Kells? I think you subscribed to the other one, the main one, but I don't think you subscribed to this one. This is my backup one. My main one is down temporarily until I get the copyright strike off. Chaos, did you get the notification? Oh, well, Chaos is always not paying attention. Yeah, see if you got the notification, man. I don't know why the notification, sometimes this happens with YouTube and it pisses me off because people don't know I'm live, and I'm ready to do a live right now. I got some content, I'm ready to do a live, and people don't know I'm fucking live. I don't want to shut down and try to start it over again and hope the notifications come, because I did it like 4 or 5 times and the notifications didn't go out. So you did get the notification. You just didn't get the notification that I went live though, but you know that I so you see this is shit. I hate when this shit happens, but this ain't the first time this happens. Sometimes this happens. YouTube won't send out the notification no matter how many times you I don't know if it's an algorithm thing or it just happens every now and then. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? This happens sometimes, man, with YouTube, man. It won't send out notifications. Now I'm live and people don't know I'm live. You know. My main people don't know I'm live. Vonda don't know I'm live. Unique don't know I'm live. I hate when this shit happens, man. This isn't the first time this happened. This has happened before. Then it goes back to normal, but you can't get on all day. Damn notification shit don't work all day. All right, let me finish playing my intro music and I'll get on with it. All right. What's going on, Black people? Welcome to the Overdrive third year. Not many people in here right now because nobody knows that I am live, because YouTube has not sent out my notifications. And I hate when they do that. because I go live and people don't know that I'm live. You know, yeah, Poetic Kells. You know, my channel is it's a pro-black channel. You know, it's pro-black females, pro-black male, it's pro-black people. It's pro-black love. So I promote black love between black and black women. You know, we uplift our black women over here. You know, we don't be disrespected women over here. We're all traditional, honorable men over here. So we have a different mentality. You know, we're not like Obsidian and all these guys blaming women for everything under the sun. We don't get down like that, you know. And we don't allow that over here. So, um, you know, we definitely respectful towards black women over here. Um, so, you know, the environment, which you know, I'm trying to create a more comfortable environment for black women, especially black women, to feel comfortable and where they can come in and feel good about talking to other black men and, you know, talking about different things in general. And they're not being attacked by men who are extremely effeminate and want to replace them as women and always attacking you and always, you know, bashing you and blaming you for everything when the men don't want to take any kind of responsibility for anything. That's what me and Cerulean always talk about, how the men don't want to take responsibility for anything, you know. That's basically what the drive is all about, you know. Still kind of waiting for a few more people to show up before I get started. I got a pretty good content I want to talk about here. Really upset that my notifications didn't come out. Now I want to keep starting over just to get the notifications out. And if people if they aren't looking for me, then I won't. They won't see me. Um, hold on, let me see who's. Poetic Kells, where have you been? It's been a long time. I haven't seen you in a while. Well, hopefully more people come in here pretty soon. I'm just going to wait for a few more minutes before I actually get the show going. You guys like that live stream with uh, I think it was Vicky Dillard and Umar Johnson. They got pretty nasty there at the end. I can understand why Umar Johnson got upset. You know, he's tired of defending himself. He'll keep jumping on him and keep persecuting him. And it's mainly black people doing it. So, you know, after a while, you know, you get burnt out, you get tired of that, you know. And it seems like the people who are doing it, you know, they try to act like they don't know that this man is constantly being persecuted. Everybody and their mama know that Umar Johnson is constantly being persecuted. People can't stand him, they don't like him, you know, and now that they think that they got something over him as far as him being a doctor, right? They're going to keep rubbing it in, you know. So after a while, you get tired of fighting all the time. So, you know, he got frustrated. You know, she asked a question that triggered some, you know, that response. She pretty much got what she was looking for, you know. And I believe Dr. Boyce put her up to it. I believe he told her to ask him that question to trigger him, you know, because Boyce got a problem with him. So, you know, I don't think Vicky did it maliciously, but I do think Boyce has something to do with that. I think he did put her up to that, you know. So, what's going on, everybody? Did anybody else get the notifications to know that I'm live right now? Because I went live a couple of times, the notifications didn't go out for some reason. Who's all in the chat? Let me see some ones. Who's that guy? Yeah, bring, you know, lead him over this way. Let him come follow you over here. We'll take care of him. Just point him out. If he come over here, point him out. Yeah, bring him over here. We're 86s behind him. Bring him over this way. Let him follow you over here to this channel. Just point him out. So yeah, so that's what happened with the Umar Johnson thing. Shout out to Umar Johnson. I believe in that, brother. I understand, you know, people have setbacks. You know, people don't understand that, you know, these undertakings are large. And when you want to do something for your people, sometimes it's not easy. But we do have a tendency of scrutinizing our own. Hey, Vonda, did you get the notifications? Didn't get it either, huh? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. I hate when this happens. I went live like 3 or 4 times, and there was no notification. I hate when this happens, man. It's like the notifications work when they get damn good and ready. So anyway, all right, well, I'm gonna start ranting, and hopefully people will come in as we get deeper into the subject here. People come in. Fujian 87 is a small force. Come hang out over here, Kel. You know, we don't allow that shit over here, man. We'll run that shit out of here. Okay? You're not gonna put up with no punk ass nigga coming in here, bashing on women and all that. We don't do this. Guy, this ran the dude up out of here the other day. Coming here with that fuck black women shit. You know. All right, anyway, okay, let me get started because I don't want to. Let me get started. So let me talk about the duties of honorable black men, because it seems that these guys, these incels and the criminals, they don't understand the duties of a black man. Okay, they seem to think that the things that we're supposed to do naturally, that somebody has to pay them to do, or somebody, it has to be some kind of special privilege or whatever. Like, no, there are things automatically that you do as a man. Now, this is based off of a traditional black man, which is what I am. I don't know what these guys are today. I can't tell you, but I am a traditional black male, okay? So I was groomed to be a husband, just like all my brothers. You know, this is why we all have long-lasting, successful marriages, double digits. I've been married for almost 20 years now. So what I'm going to break down is based off of the traditional male model. What's not traditional? Oh, yeah, you talking about these niggas here today? Yeah, I don't know what the hell they are, man. I have no idea. Kels, I did a stream. Like, if you look on my, I think it's on this one, or it's still sitting up on the main channel. You can go to the maximum overdrive. I think it may be on there. But I did a podcast titled "I Feel Sorry for the Black Woman Today." I feel sorry. That's the title of the show. I feel sorry for the black woman. And in that podcast, I'm talking about all of these cornball, weak ass, effeminate niggas. Now the black woman don't have any protection. She don't have anywhere to go, nowhere to turn to. Her men are a joke and an embarrassment. Yeah, man, I went ham in on these niggas from this generation. Yeah, I'm poetic hell. Anytime no ladies, these niggas is following you or whatever, tell them to follow you over here. We'll deal with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but like I was saying, like, yeah, so I did a show saying that I felt sorry for the black woman today, because these niggas, I don't know what the hell. Hey, Christy, sorry about that. The notification didn't go out for some reason. YouTube tripping. So the notification didn't go out. Sometimes they don't always go out. Hey, you know what? Poetic Chaos, that's sad, because that's actually true. Because you're not gonna get these dudes are scared. Okay, they cowards. They're not. They don't want any confrontation, and that's unbecoming of a man. That's not even characteristic of a man to shy away or be afraid of conflict, especially physical conflict. We thrive off of physical conflict. Most of us love to fight. We thrive off of that. And for a man to be afraid of that, that's not normal. That's not normal. For a man to be like afraid of conflict. Okay, you take guys like some of these so-called master teachers or whatever, that they don't want any kind of conflict, and you can't totally stay away from violence all the time. That's unrealistic. At some point, you're going to have to get into a physical altercation with somebody in order to straighten things out. And the black women today don't have that kind of protection. These aren't traditional males. They don't believe in respecting and their respecting and taking care of their women and children. They're crying about child support. And how are you crying about? See, this is what they don't get, right? And why it looks so bad, and why they can't understand why women are angry, especially black women. What are you crying about taking care of your own child for? Why are you crying about taking care of your own child? Who does that? Oh, she taking me to court for child support. Well, if you were taking care of your child, she wouldn't have to do that. Why is she taking you to court for child support? How is it that you don't want to take care of your own seed, your own child? And then most of these guys are lying about the child support checks, talking about they're paying this, and that money. The average, I heard the average, my sister told me the average child support check is about a little bit over $100, which is nothing. a bit over $100 a week, I think it is. Okay, so if you can't stand that to take care of your child, then I mean, so when you sit up here and you are arguing with women about child support, you look bad as a man. You look bad as a father. You look bad. You're not going to make the mother look bad. You look bad as a father. Oh yeah, definitely. They do go to white women. Well, they go to white women for a lot of. I think guys who turn to Becky, I think they have some kind of bestiality thing going on because Becky has sex with animals regularly. I'm talking about four-legged animals. Okay, so you don't have a problem with that. I mean, it's got to be maybe you into that too. I mean, I'm not gonna be with some woman that sexually sometimes can't tell the difference between me and a four-legged animal. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. So hold on one second here. Yeah, yeah. So like I was saying, right? Yeah, a man, an honorable man has duties. Honorable men have duties. One of the things that, well, first of all, as a man, you're supposed to go and make a place, okay, for your future wife and your children. All right. So that means that you have to secure your resources first. Okay. A real man is supposed to go out and secure his resources first. All right. You secure your resources, then you go and you get your place and everything. Then you go out and you start courting the woman that you want. You take your time. You invest emotional and personal time in her because you want her to be the mother of your children. You see, when we went out, we didn't just date for the fun of it. We courted women because the woman you was courting was the one that you ultimately wanted to marry. So we just didn't pick any girl. It took us a long time to pick a woman. We just didn't go out and be on some, yo, man, let me go jump in the bed with this one and we go jump in the bed with that one. See, we had a different mentality. We were looking for wives. Okay, we just didn't, we weren't just looking for a roll in the sack or a quick hitter. But we were taught to think that way. And so, yeah, we were taught to think that way. And and so that kind of mentality led us to practice courting. And when you court, you spend personal time, intimate time with the woman, and you take time with it. I mean, it's an investment. It's an investment of your time. It's an investment of your emotions. Okay, it's an investment of you. Because you're not just dating this woman. You're hoping that she is the one, and well, actually, you think that she's the one, and you want her to be your wife. And this is why you court before you take that big step. Because courting is supposed to go on over a period of time. Okay, a minimum of 6 months. A year is optimal, but at least 6 months. Okay, because marriage is a very important step. It's a huge step, right? So you have to make sure it's something you really want to do. That's why you take 6 months to a year to make that decision. Okay, that's a life altering decision. When you make that decision, sacrifices are going to be made on both sides. Sacrifices that you can't do nothing about. your life is going to change, and there's nothing you can do about it. Once you say I do, your life changes. Automatically, certain things stop happening, certain things you don't do anymore. So you have to make sure that's what you really want to do. That's why you court for 6 months to a year, because that's going to give you enough time, okay, to understand the type of person you're with and if you can live with this person. You see, the key is understanding if you can live with each other, okay? You're not going to have your looks forever, even if you work out or whatever. You're still going to get old some point. Even though I've seen some gorgeous black women in their 70s who look like they're 35. I mean, black women y'all age beautifully, man. Most of y'all. Okay, but and yeah, so you don't put so much emphasis on looks. Okay, you want to have fun with this woman. You want to go out. You want to enjoy her company. You want her to enjoy your company. Okay, you want to become friends within a relationship. You want to really know each other and understand each other. You want to see what each other is like under pressure. You know what happens when he or she comes home from a hard day's work. How do you treat each other? You want to go to you'll experience all of this when you go to courting each other. You know, and don't live with each other. You see, I think a lot of people mess up too when they move in with each other. You shouldn't do that. You should always push that off as long as possible. You should try to say that for marriage if you can. Some people have different circumstances. They live with each other because maybe they don't have a place to stay. Hey, Sugar B, what's going on? They don't have a place to stay or whatever. But you should try to hold off on that. Okay. If anything, if anything, right, the woman should come stay with the man. The man shouldn't go stay with the woman. Okay. See, as a man, you have to be strong all the time. Even when you're weak, okay, you still have to be strong. You got to be strong for that woman. You got to be strong for your children. At some point, they're going to depend on you. And so you can't get used to being weak about anything. Okay, the only time you show any kind of emotional weaknesses, is to your daughter and your woman, because these are the people that you love. These are the people that you hold dear to your heart. So they get to see a certain side of you that nobody else gets to see. Okay. So traditionally, you all as a man, you're supposed to be strong at all times. You're supposed to be broad-shouldered, strong tree trunk stance. Your women and your children are dependent on you. When situations hit the fan, they're supposed to look to you as a common influence, a pillar of strength, so that your woman don't stress out, so that your children don't stress out. They see you calm and in control, they feel better. They feel comfortable. This is how you stop your whole house from panicking. Okay? This is how you keep people calm and get them to do the things that they need to do to get themselves out of harm's way. Just by remaining a strong, calm, and influence. Right? And so the duties as a black man, the duties is, for one, now all of this, nobody owes you something and you don't owe nobody. No, that's not true. You see, when you are courting a woman, right, and you're investing your time, right, you owe her your honesty, especially if you want this woman to be your future wife, right? You owe her your honesty. You should always be honest when you're courting in a relationship with a woman, because you want to know if you will be able to live with this woman. Marriage is a serious thing. Marriage is nothing to be played, but this is why a lot of people don't last in their marriage, because they truly don't understand it. Well, the feminine guys, let me tell you something about that. First off, right? The feminine dude, like I said before, right? A man can't be have the traits of a woman, right? And ask a woman to submit. She's not going to submit to you, especially if she's not a gay woman. You see, usually women aren't attracted to other women. So if you got these kind of traits, these kind of feminine traits, they're going to be turned off by that. And naturally, they're not going to submit to you. That's one. Two, right? You got to be the type of man that a woman wants to submit to. See, it doesn't work like a lot of these guys think, you do. Woman submit, woman do what I say, woman. No, it doesn't work like that. You see, cats is watching too much TV. That's not the way it works. So you want your woman to willingly submit. You want her to throw herself at you, right? In order to get that, then you have to be manly. You have to be, manly in your masculinity. You have to be manly in your duties, manly in your respect, and manly in your treatment of your women and children. You see, your compassion for your woman and your children is what gets you that willing submission. Just like I said before, right? Female submission is an act of manhood. So if you are taking care of your woman, taking care of your children, taking care of home, right? Making sure the resources are flowing so that your women, your children don't want or need for nothing, right? And you respect the woman and you treat her right, right? Man, you get all the submission. Hell, you might get too much submission. You might have to ask her to back off a little bit. Like, hold on, baby, slow down with the submission, all right? You hit kind of hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, when you treat your women right, and they feel that they are loved, and they with a man that understands and loves them and knows how to treat them or whatever. Oh man, dude, the sky's the limit, man. They'll break you off something lovely, man. You ain't got to be on no, man, woman, you better do this, you better do that. You don't even need none of that, bro. Keep that shit in the movies where it belongs. This is real life, man. You don't even, that's not even how you get it done at all, period. You got to be who you are, okay? You got to have that command of presence. When you walk into a room, you want women to turn and look, right? But you don't want them to turn and look and laugh. You want them to turn and look. They look at you and they interested, but they see something about you, or they done heard about you, or they can just see the way you walk into a room. You oozing with confidence. They pay attention to all of that. You come walking around in there with your head down and your nose scraping the ground, they're gonna see that too. And no woman ain't gonna submit to you, right? If you don't have any confidence in yourself. Women don't want to walk around with men with their head in the ground like ostriches. They want bold, upright, broad-shouldered, confident men. They're women, okay? They need something to hold on to. They need something to hide behind. They need something to comfort them. Okay, they need something to protect them. If you soft as they are, man, they're not gonna. You can forget about all that. So the hold on one second here. Let me check my okay. And um no, they don't. No, nah, but not them cowards, poetic. They don't understand. That's why they behave the way they behave. They behave the way they behave because they're cowards and they're awkward. They don't know how to talk to women. You know, they don't know how to talk to women. They don't know how to treat women. That's what I try to tell a couple of dudes. Look, man, you don't have to treat them like you don't treat them like you're dealing with women, man. You got to be a little bit more compassionate, man. Dealing with people who are sensitive because they're nurturing people. You know, they're capable of unconditional love. You know, most guys don't even know what that is. They don't know about no unconditional love. They don't even know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you're dealing with nurturing people, man. So you got to be a little bit, more compassionate. You know, you don't be hardball with them every time you turn around. You do that with your fellas. You know what I'm saying? You with your women, you want to, you want to be a little bit more compassionate. I'm not saying you got to be some wuss or some a pussyfoot Negro, but man, be a little, wind it down a little bit. Be a little bit more understanding. You know, understand who you're dealing with. You're dealing with a woman, man. Be a little bit more patient, a little bit more compassionate. Listen a little more. You ain't got to do a whole lot of anything. Just to, be consistent, right? On a lot of small things, and they add up. Consistency is the key. Okay. You don't have to do a lot of big things, okay? You can do average size things or small things as long as you continue to be consistent when you're doing them. Right. And a lot of you cats don't understand that, caring goes both ways. You see, because you're a man doesn't mean that you don't care for your woman. She's not there just to take care of only you. You're there to take care of her too. If she's having a hard day and she doesn't feel well, she's got a headache, and you don't have any medicine in the house, well, why not get her some aspirin or something? Something wrong with that. Let her know that you're on her side, man. Don't be some asshole. I've heard guys say, when I said that to some guy, look, man, if your woman had a headache or hey, go out and get her some Tylenol or something, man, or no, man, fuck that. I ain't no goddamn courier. She could take her ass to the store. See, that's how you screw your relationship. That's how you build up animosity with your woman right there when you start saying dumb shit like that. You see? Because when she hears shit like that, she's gonna start feeling some kind of way about you. That you really don't give a shit about how she feels. And that's the wrong thing you want. Man, you don't even want to go, you don't want to start a woman down that road of thinking. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, once they start on that road, they don't hit the reverse. They continue to go down that road and get further and further and further down that road. Okay? So you don't even want her going down that road, man. You want to let her know that you down with her, you on her side. Hey, baby, I'm here. What you need? What you need? You got a headache? No problem. I'll be right back. Let me go down here to the grocery store and get you some Advil. That's manly shit. That's not weak shit. That's not simp shit. That's manly shit. That's you caring about the welfare of your woman. That's what you're supposed to do. What, you not supposed to care about her? You not supposed to care about her well-being? You don't give a shit whether she's hurting or not? Because if you don't, then you're a piece of shit. And she fucked up by choosing a piece of shit like you if you don't give a fuck about her health or how she feels. That's part of your manly duties. Caring about how your woman feels, caring about her health, caring about whether she has aches and pains or not. They get aches and pains too. Sometimes they need tending to as well as we do. We ain't the only ones that need that TLC. They can use some themselves. But if you give a damn about them, right, this should come natural to you as a man. It should be natural for you to care about your woman or your wife and want to make sure that your woman or your wife is in good health. That's manly shit. The simp shit and the weak shit is the opposite. That bitch can go to the store on her own. I don't give a damn what she feel like. Fuck her. I'll make the money around this motherfucker. She'll be getting me a damn Advil. That's the simp shit. That's the weak shit. That ain't no manly shit. So that's what you niggas get the game fucked up at. Understand that our women make a lot of sacrifices. First of all, when you ask a woman to be your wife, again, I can't stress enough how marriage is a huge decision and should not be played with. Okay? It's a huge decision. When you ask a woman to be your wife as a man, and she says, yes, understand something. She's leaving a life behind to go make a life with you. She had a life before she met you, right? Well, she leaves that life behind to start a new one with you. That's a sacrifice, dude. That's a big sacrifice. You see, you gotta understand that women aren't like us, okay? Women, they nest in their environment, they get very homely, they get very attached to their environment, they love their environment, especially if it's filled with flowers and pretty, beautiful kids and nice people. They love that, right? When you take them out of that environment, you have better have another environment, either similar to that or better. Okay, or you are not going to have a good relationship. They're not like us. We're different. We can hold up anywhere. We can pitch a tent any damn where and adjust to the environment just like that. We're not sentimental like they are. Okay? A lot of them love flowers and the beautiful fragrances of nature. Most of us don't give a damn. They're not like us. You can't treat them like us. Okay? You have to be considerate of their feelings and who they are. A lot of you cats ain't ready to do this. This is why a lot of you shouldn't get married. This is why marriages don't last now because people don't get it. See? Now, a lot of you got problems, right? Because you say the black woman has a nasty attitude. She she says smart things out of her mouth. Okay, yeah, that happens sometimes. So what's your point? What? So what? I don't. Okay, am I supposed to say, yeah, that's fucked up, man? You shouldn't date women anymore because they got attitude. Dude, all women got attitudes. It ain't just a black woman. I don't care where you go on this earth, and I've been around this world. All these so-called non-black women that you say, well, they got attitudes too. They got attitudes too. Women have attitudes. That's just something. Get used to it. It's not going anywhere. That's just who they are. They're nurtured, and so sometimes they catch an attitude. They got attitude. I don't even know if there's even a such thing I don't even know if there's a such person, a female with no attitude. I've never, find me a woman with no attitude. I want to see that. Even the ones you think are so nice and so soft and dainty, some of them got some of the worst attitudes. So you don't want a woman with an attitude, you must be going gay or something. Okay, you're not getting a woman without an attitude, bro. That don't work. That doesn't happen. There's no such thing. You may as well go live by yourself up in a mountain somewhere and marry a tree. If you think you're gonna get a woman that don't have an attitude. They all have attitude. They all come with attitudes. Different types of attitudes, but an attitude nonetheless. They can be the sweetest thing in the world and still have an attitude. Man, you're not getting away from that. Get used to it. Get used to it. I don't even think nothing wrong with it anymore. I don't even buy it. Yeah, my wife, I've been married so long. Attitudes don't even, I don't even think anything's wrong with it. This is normal. Yeah, I don't even blink. I've been married too long. Attitude, I don't even, the attitude doesn't even do anything for me anymore. I might catch attitude, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, babe. What was that? Oh, yeah, I got it, yeah, okay. I don't even blink anymore, bro. That's just something you're going to have to get used to as a man. If you can't, then you can't cut it in no relationship with a woman. You can't get used to, if an attitude bothers you that bad, then you can't cut it in a relationship with a woman. You can forget about it. How them on say, forget about it. Forget about it. Isn't that what they were saying in Donnie Brasco? Forget about it. If an attitude, if you running around here talking about women, black women are involved in black female fuck because they got an attitude, then you can't cut it in a relationship with a black woman. Forget about it. Go down to Walmart and get a couple of brooms. I hear they got some cute brooms down there that you can put a dress on. You know what I'm saying? That might fit your style. You might be cool with that. There's a couple of mops down there too, but I hear the mops go both ways. You see what I'm saying? Get you a nice pink mop and shit. You know, go take that out for a dinner date. Some mannequins down there too. You can go fuck with. So that's what I think about attitude. Matter of fact, you listen. If a woman don't have any attitude, I'm getting up out of there. If I was with a woman for a couple of days, 3 days, 4 days, right, and she didn't show no kind of attitude, man, I'm out. There's something wrong with her. She not, this woman crazy. I'm out of here. Yeah. If a woman don't have no attitude, man, you better run. You might be psychopath. You might be a killer, serial killer. Uh, man, dude, I ain't even. If I'm around a woman ain't got no attitude, man, I'm out, bro. I'm not messing around with that. You ain't gonna find me on the news dead as somebody's trunk. But you know, these guys complaining about women got a mouth and got that. Yes, they mouthy. They're women. Hello. All they do is talk most of the time. You just now figuring out that they talk a lot? They was talking when you met them. They was talking during your dates. You didn't pay that any mind. You did that didn't sink in. It didn't ring a bell. They women, man. They talk. That's what they do. They let them talk. Leave them alone. Some of you cats don't even want women to be women. You can't let women be women. How would you feel if they came up in the barbershop, which is our personal space where we like to talk shit and talk about sports and women? We're in a barbershop. We men's, right? They don't come up in there telling us how to be men. Well, let them be women. Let them do their little women thing. Leave them alone. See, the problem with some of you cats I see on YouTube, you want to run up on these panels, right? Be up here with these women, but sometimes you back off. And just leave it. If you see a panel of women, well, leave them alone. You ain't got to go up there all the time. Some of y'all think that you want to go up there and run your mouth with these women because you're thirsty or whatever, and you chase it. But sometimes maybe they don't want to talk to men up there. Maybe they just want to be with their girl. Maybe they just want to do their woman thing. Let them do their woman thing. This is why some of you make a mistake and go up in there thinking that you're going to run stuff, right? And then you get up there, and then after a minute or two, they start jumping on you because they don't want you up there to begin with. There's a reason why a rooster don't go into a hen house. You see a bunch of them on these panels, man, they ain't always good to go up there. Leave them alone. Let them do their women thing. Let them talk. Yes, they're saying we ain't shit. They always do that. It ain't nothing new. My mother loved the hell out of my father. Every now and then she got together with her sister, he wasn't shit. Even though he paid every bill in the house and bought food in the house and clothed us and we never poor and everything, and he loved her, right? And she floated around the house, whatever. But man, when she got together with her older sisters and their friends, he wasn't shit. He wouldn't work 2 nickels. That's just something women do, man. I don't know why. I don't think they mean anything, but that's just the way they just, hey, they just doing them, man. I don't mean nothing by it, man. I mean, it's just the way they are sometimes. It just happens that way, man. I tell you, I heard my mother say it. She loved my father did everything. But she got together with her friends and her older sisters. They get to talking about how they been their shit. She jump right there. George ain't shit either. But what did he do? Well, he ain't really do nothing. I'm just saying. I didn't want to be left out. That's just something women do, man. They don't mean nothing by it. You guys get triggered for no reason. You go cruising by some of these channels, the women up there doing their woman thing, talking, and y'all get triggered. What are you talking about? I ain't shit. You want to go up on these panels, and then when you get bit in your ass, you want to sit up here and say, women ain't shit and you hate all women. When you should have went up on the panel to begin with, you should have minded your own business and kept it moving. Some of you dudes won't even give women the space to be women. You want to crowd their space all the time. Some of you think you know every damn thing. You want to go up there and run your mouth and talk. First of all, let me explain something to you, gangster. Right? Women don't like it when you run your mouth for a long period of time, especially when you talk more than they do. And as a man, you ain't supposed to be doing that no-how. We're supposed to be the strong, silent type and say very few words. We're supposed to be about action. We ain't supposed to be having these long, drawn out discussions with women. Okay? Let them do all of the talking and cackling and stuff. We supposed to be out here moving and shaking, kicking ass and taking names. They're supposed to be talking about us and what we're doing. Okay? They're not supposed to be in long, drawn out, worn out arguments with us. You know, they're supposed to be having a conversation like, look, yeah, man, the brothers in the community, they got together and they built the swings, you know? Lula and JJ now, their kids didn't have no place to play. Some brothers went down there and they had that old house, they knocked that house down, and they built a little park right there. See, they're supposed to be talking about shit like that. They're supposed to be talking about what we're doing in the community. They ain't supposed to be sitting up here talking about, oh, these niggas are feminine. They want to be like women. They want to take my. Hey, that's not the conversation they're supposed to be having. They're supposed to be on some. Yo, did you see the these brothers, man? They built this house and Mrs. Crawley, man, she had a problem in her basement. They went down there and got the water out of her basement. She was about to get flooded out. They're supposed to be speaking about the things we're doing in the community as men. And they should have plenty to talk about. But they don't have nothing to talk about. I haven't heard shit. I've heard some of these panels with a lot of women. I ain't heard shit about nothing we doing. All I heard is a bunch of these niggas are this, these niggas is that. They, you know, they jumping on women, they bashing women, whatever. That's all I heard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. I don't hear nothing from these women about us doing anything in the community. And that's what they should be talking about. And they're not talking about that because it's your fault they're not talking about it, because you ain't doing nothing to give them something to talk about. Okay? Which is what you should be doing. See, a part of your duty as an honorable man, right, is to maintain the environment that you live in, okay? And you're supposed to keep things working in your environment. Whether you're building something in your environment, whether you're repairing something in your environment, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One second, guys. I'll be right back here. Be right back, people. We're gonna play a little bit of music, a little intermission, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, people. I had to take care of some personal business, but I am back. Type of one in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. Let me fix my, hold on. I'm sick of this. I gotta make sure this. Okay, yeah, so I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so like I was saying, so all of these things, it's about a black man. I'm sorry, I'm still taking care of business. I'm doing two things at one time. Um, so like I was saying, yeah. So a man is supposed to take care of his environment and secure his environment and make sure that the things in his environments are safe and productive for his women and children. Okay. So it is manly and honorable to protect your women and your children. Now, this whole thing about not wanting to protect black women, again, this is the rhetoric of cowards. Real men protect their women at all costs. Okay. There is no misunderstanding about what protection is needed amongst real men. There's only a misunderstanding and confusion when it comes down to cowards. Because if you notice, the cowards are the ones who have these long conversations. Okay, they're the ones who say things like the woman shouldn't have got out of the car, or look what happened, or she shouldn't have done this, or she shouldn't have done that. You see, when you travel outside of this country, matter of fact, you don't even gotta go outside this country. Just go into a neighborhood, right, that is dominated by foreign men in this country, right? And try to do something or even get out of line with one of their women to see what happens to you. Okay? And I don't care if that woman, I don't care if they don't like her, right? They're not gonna let you do anything to her. Woo! Black Superman in the house. Right. I don't care if they don't like her. They're not gonna let you touch her. They're not gonna let you do anything to her. They're not gonna sit up there and talk about some. Well, if Chinese people, if Chinese men, right, see you beating on a Chinese woman, okay, in Chinatown, okay, they're gonna come to her rescue, and they're gonna do their best to try to either take you out or hold you down for the police. They're gonna come to her rescue. They're not gonna sit there and have any conversation about, well, you know what, she was on YouTube twerking. She was twerking. She wearing weed, and and not they're not going to do that. They're going to protect what's theirs because they understand how important that is and what that looks like to other men. See, see, so they're going to protect what's theirs. They're not going to sit here and have any kind of conversation about what woman is wearing, what makeup she got on, whether she has an attitude, whether she cussed out somebody last week, or whether she was twerking on YouTube yesterday, today, or last month. They don't care anything about that. Okay, all they see is a foreign man in their environment, right, doing something to a woman that is a part of their race. They will retaliate. What's going on, Joe? And so when you come down to us, we don't have that mentality, even though this model, right? We used to have this model back in the 60s and the 70s. We had that model. We had that protection at all costs model, right? Somehow it got lost. We don't have it now. But let me tell you who does have it, right? Non-black men have this code. Even African men. You can't touch them. You can't mess with their women. What's up, Charles? What's going on, man? You can't touch their women. Man, them uh, 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 cats will pick up something and crack your skull open if you try to do something when they win. Okay? It's only us for some reason, American black men, where we done lost that protection model. That protection model is in full effect everywhere else around us. You can't go into no Hispanic neighborhood and start messing with some Spanish girl. They run you up out of there if they don't kill you first. Can't go into no Asian neighborhood messing with no Asian woman, talking crazy, whatever. They run you up out of there if they don't kill you first. Only in the black neighborhood you can come and do whatever you want to black women. You ain't got to worry about no repercussions. Anybody don't do nothing. And this is what I said before. You see, how dangerous certain kinds of rhetoric is and certain kinds of information. When you say things like black women are the worst stewards of children in the whole world, that's dangerous rhetoric. When you say stuff like, uh, if you're raised by a black mother, right, and you was raised in an environment that is dysfunctional and it's normal. So it's normal to be dysfunctional while you're being raised by a black mother. That's dangerous rhetoric. Because we aren't the only ones who watch and listen to YouTube. Other people watch and listen to these videos too. Even if they can't understand what you're saying, they still listen. And so when other people hear this stuff, right, what kind of value do you think they put on our lives and the lives of our women and children? Especially if we don't have no value for them. Except we are sitting up here talking about, oh, they're this, and there's that. They're they're dysfunctional, and it's normal for them to be dysfunctional. Or they're the worst stewards of children in the whole world. Who says that about you? Who says? I've never heard nobody. I've been around, okay? I've never heard other misses and men talk like this. I've only heard us talk like this. Okay. I didn't hear this stuff anywhere else when I was out traveling around the country, not just the country, the world. I never ran into anything like that. And and it's sad. And then we still, hold on one second, let me check. I'll be right back, people. Let me put on some more music. I have to take one more break. I'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. Welcome back to the drive. Hope you guys enjoyed that intermission. Sorry about that. I had to check on some things, but I'm back now. I see we got Charles Faulkner in the chat. We got Joe Whitfield. What's going on, brothers? Um, so, getting back to what I was saying about the environment. Um, Hold on one second. So, protecting and taking care of the environment, because the environment is what has the necessary resources in it to um, raise a healthy people. Okay, boys, girls, women, children. All right, and so as a man, it's your job to make sure this environment yields the proper nourishment by providing the protection, the care, and the resources that this environment needs, okay, to bring forth the things that will allow us to grow and thrive. Okay. And then, you know what? I might have to end the stream because this, I got some interruptions. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to end it here, okay? And I'll probably come back a little later. Right now, I'm distracted. I got something else that I got to deal with. Sorry about that, but I'm at the end it for right now. So thank everybody for coming by. And hold on a second. Thank everybody for coming by. I'm sorry you didn't get the notification. I'm not sure why that was, but it is what it is. I will see you guys next time, which will probably be tomorrow night, if I don't come back tonight. All right. So until then.